Well, it's not a very nice day out, but I got something on my mind, and sometimes when I get the urge to film something, I just can't turn it off. So we're just gonna film it and hope it comes out okay. But the topic of today's video is how not to injure your shoulder while fly casting. Check it out. Have you guys ever wondered why the Echo Man looks like he's throwing a ball? Right, Echo fly rods, Tim and Steve, Ray Jeff, some of the best casters in the world. Why does their logo look like someone throwing a ball? Because that's how you're supposed to fly cast. That's exactly the coordinated, mechanics of a fly cast and the muscles that you're supposed to use. And so this whole video comes about because like 2 or 3 years ago, I watched a video of someone who is a, health and wellness professional, works at a rehab facility and stuff like that. And the topic of the video was shoulder health for fly casting. And he showed you how to do certain workouts, to warm up the rotating muscles in your shoulder so that you don't get hurt fly casting. And I was like, okay, seems all right. And then I watched him fly cast. And it was terrifying to watch, to just be blunt about it. The dude was up here casting like a maniac. And he's definitely going to need shoulder rehab when he gets older, because that's not how you're supposed to cast. And so instead of addressing how to warm up the muscles you shouldn't be using, I'm just going to talk about the muscles you should be using and exactly what that looks like and how to mentally keep track of it. So let's go close stance cast. I'm going to look at the camera. I got a white rod, so hopefully you can see it against the trees. And the way to understand how to do this correctly is your elbow is always going to be on your body. You are concerned primarily about this elbow position and this elbow position. The moment this elbow leaves my body, I'm going to generate force by rotating. This is absolutely terrifying to do even without a line and fly on, which I'm going to do at the end and show you some casting. This is terrifying. If you have ever taken a weight, you can hold 5 pounds, and it's called doing a scarecrow. It's a really great way to warm up. Just do it without any weight. You are so pathetically weak in this plane, but your front delt and your mid delt, you have some really powerful shoulder muscles that can press some serious weight overhead. What you want to do to dump a line behind you is to use your front delt and your bicep to collapse this, and you'll see my elbow is in this wonderfully straight position where I am able to cast and have absolutely no rotation in my shoulder, which happens the moment the elbow leaves the body. Rotation. Absolutely terrifying. Now that we got that out of the way, the second thing I'd like to highlight is the hand position where the cast stops and where it starts. It's always shoulder height. How do you throw a baseball? What's up, chunk of ice? Shoulder height. You throw it at shoulder height. You don't throw a ball way the heck up here. And yet we see people do this all the time in their casting. They'll be on a drift boat, the fly's too far away, they're trying to get the line off the water, and they start casting up here. They've got the elbow off to the side, they're generating force from rotation. This is a really weak, compromised position. Trying to push front and back with your hands over your head is absolutely ludicrous. Get your hand by your shoulder and throw the ball. Your close stance cast should be here. It's all shoulder height. Get the hand in a powerful position like you're gonna punch somebody. You don't punch somebody up here. You get into an athletic position. Fly casting is athletic. Now when we go open stance, you'll see the dynamic changes, but only a little bit. My elbow plane now, instead of being in this straight line where I'm using front delt, bicep, lat, tricep, straight line muscles. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open my hips up. My elbow now is concerned in this push, pull, push, pull. I am never going to lift it off my body and rotate. It's the same off body position, close stance, same off body position, open stance. This is terrifying to think about. This is an 11 weight rod with 450 grains, and I'm gonna put a 10-inch fly on it. You try to generate force by rotating your shoulder, you're gonna send yourself to the hospital. If you cast for an 8-hour day and you have shoulder pain, you're doing something wrong. And what you'll see in the open stance is I am able to pull very aggressively, rear lat, upper back muscles. I can pull my elbow out of the way. It's all stayed on this wonderful plane. I have dumped the elbow position, hand is at shoulder height, and now I can pop my tricep. You cast with your tricep. It's a punch, it's a throwing muscle. You bring the elbow, control the elbow, throw with the tricep and the wrist. It's throwing a ball. You're gonna get the whole shoulder out of the way, open up the chest. You see my elbow is staying on this plane. I'm going to cast with my tricep. Now, I'm not gonna start this forward cast way back here in this compromised position. Does this look powerful? No. I'm going to stop that rod, do all this wonderful stuff, pop it with my tricep, and I'm going to drift into power. I'm going to drift into casting a baseball, throwing a baseball. I'm gonna drift my hands together. This hand's gonna come shoulder. My elbow has stayed on this wonderful plane that I've designated as on body. It's my on body plane. And I'm going to get into an athletic position and throw a ball. And I will look like the Echo Man. That's how not to hurt yourself. Get that elbow where it's supposed to be, control the elbow, and pay attention to controlling the elbow and the hand position. Shoulder height, elbow, elbow, elbow. That's all you're worried about. Push, pull, one plane, never lift it off the body. So, let's rig this up. I got Blue Halo Zen Glass. No, what is it called? Yeah, Zen Glass. Blue Halo Zen Glass, 8.611 weight. Rio's Elite Predator. And this guy. And I'll move the camera. We'll do some close stance, hand position, elbow position, and then we'll do some open stance. Never rotation. Want you guys to start your season right, spend some time in the grass, practice good fundamentals, and fly fish your whole life without ever getting hurt. Because getting hurt sucks. Have you guys so you can see, I should be able to cast right past you. You see the trees back there? They give me a heck of a problem if I carry too much line. We might have to scooch up a little bit. This line's been on my reel all winter. It's got some memory. Now, to get the fly away from my head, to get the fly away from the camera, instead of bringing this out, I am tilting my wrist out. But this is all staying in line. I've just done this. I haven't opened it up because I don't want to get into rotation. Kink it off. Don't open up. Let's get a little more room. I don't cast close stance almost ever. I always kind of open body. Right? It's all right here. It's all shoulder height, elbows nice and tight to the body. It's all kind of a lat pull, tricep push. Front delt, bicep up, lat try, front delt by, lat try. Do you see it? It's all right here. Do not ever lift this thing off, try to rotate, or try to cast out here with the elbow off to the side. Cool. What do you guys say we do an Echo Man? Do my best. This one's for you, Tim. So if I carry just the head here, you'll see the pull, punch, drift, punch, drift, punch. It's all tricep and keeping the elbow right where it's supposed to go. Keep the elbow where it's supposed to go. All right, Echo Man. There's my head. I don't know if that was a good cast or not. When I'm more focused on looking like the right thing than where my rod stops. There, that was a decent cast. But that's how not to get hurt, not how to hurt your shoulder. Body, hand position. Keep it right there and enjoy some big fly action. See ya.